So my favorite translation of the sutras is the Satchidananda translation, because I found this book when I was 18. The first sutra, Atta Yoga Anushasana. I love this translation because it says, now the exposition of yoga is being made. So I like that because it doesn't say that as soon as you find yoga, poof, all your problems are gone. You know, in fact, I think sometimes that it's very bittersweet when we find that heightened awareness in our practice, because we start to realize that in that moment I was not very yogic. I didn't behave honestly. I didn't behave with kindness. Or they didn't behave honestly or with kindness. So I love the idea that they say the exposition of yoga is being made, that it's constant, that it's changing all the time, and that we choose in every moment what that means and what we do from moment to moment, yogically or non-yogically. I mean, truly, if we think about it, in every single breath that we take, we have a choice. We have a choice in how we're going to feel about it and what we're going to think about it and how we're going to move forward into that next moment. I have lived with cancer for 9 years. Thyroid cancer, which is supposed to be the easiest cancer you can get. A phrase that probably should never be spoken. But I have had 5 neck dissections, ear to ear, clavicle to clavicle, and under my chin. And I'm still here. So I got my Janis Joplin after first surgery, which was probably one of the hardest things to mourn, because I had a big voice and I was a singer, and yeah, that was one of the hardest pieces. But you know, nothing compared to the blessing of still being here after 9 years, when I've been told over and over again that I was, you know, going to die and didn't. But that if I did survive surgery, that I would have a trach box, and I don't. So I do believe with everything that I am that so much of why I'm still here is my yoga. I was 15 years in when I was diagnosed, so being upside down every day for those 15 years prior, you know, I do believe had a huge difference in the way that my cancer went then and continues to go. So I will never be in remission from what they tell me, but I've also broken all the protocols for this particular cancer. So yeah, that's why I sound like a robot.